Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark and this is an early look at Minion Masters. This is a free-to-play game that is available on Steam for 20 bucks. If that confuses you, then you probably haven't been paying attention to Steam Early Access free-to-play games. For the most part, a lot of these games are coming out in early access as paid games, but what you're actually paying for is like a premium pack, where this one here, it comes with some extra gems, whatever these are, shards. So you got your rubies, your gems, additional, an XP booster, and a gold booster. Which is kind of cool, I guess. Is it worth 20 bucks? I don't think so. This copy was sent to me from the developers. They sent it to my personal email, not my YouTube email, so I think it's just because I'm on a mailing list. I don't think they sent it to me to cover. There was no mention of coverage. It was just, hey, here's a thing. Have at you. So it didn't come with any of the bonuses, so I have, quite literally, the free-to-play version as far as I can tell. It appears that Alienware is doing a promotion where you can get a key for the game, as well as they've got a bonus code that gives you this arena that I'm in, the graveyard, and 2 of the power shards, power gems, power tokens, these things, which we will get to in a minute. So, this is a card game, ultimately. It is a card tower defense PvP game. I've heard it referred to, or I've heard it is very similar to Clash Royale, which I've never played, so I can't really make that comparison, but, you know, if you've ever played it, you might be able to. I'm currently in the Bronze League, which appears to be the first league. It's the third league, but it's the first one that it appears you can actually lose rank in. The Wood and Stone Leagues, you can't lose rank in. So when you lose, you don't get anything, but you don't lose anything. There is a single player, so you've got your solo challenges. After you beat all of these guys, you get a, reward. I've done, the hard and the intro. I haven't done the expert yet. You've got a draft play, which I have not tried yet. Anything that's draft kind of scares me. I'm not that good. Mostly, I've been doing the play online. As is typical, you've got your shop. So you can use these rubies, which are your real money currency, to buy power tokens. You can use them to buy masters. So you've got a few different masters that you can purchase. Not that many right now. I'm assuming they'll bring out more. And this is one of the most... well, actually, this Mordar and King Puff are the 2 most expensive at 775 rubies. The other guys are around 525, or APEP is 300. Everybody else, is 525. So I don't know why these guys are more expensive. I'm not sure. He's adorable. He really is. He's King Puff. Why not? And you can also buy arenas. So the cemetery was the free one. You've got multiple different things, and there's a global chat. It's there. It's what it is. It's cosmetic. They don't do anything. The masters do. The masters actually all have their own little abilities as you gain levels, which you do in the match. There's your XP, which gives you levels, which gives you bonuses. Like level 20 gave me another 2 deck slots. Then you've got in-game levels, which unlock your Minion Masters abilities, and then you've got your rank. So there's quite a few leveling systems within the game. You also have these daily challenges, so you can cycle or you can refresh one per day. I've already refreshed it because I didn't want to do the one that was here. So Architect is, I play building cards. So you've got a whole slew of different cards. So this is my current deck that I've been muddling around with, and I've got 2 other decks that I can make. I don't have that many cards, to be honest, but I have some. I've got some good ones, I think. So you've got magic cards, which are just one-time shot, they do the thing. Then you've got your minion cards, which you spawn a minion, and they start walking towards the enemy goal. The enemy tower, if you will. And then you've got your buildings. So this totem and the crossbow guild, you place them and they spawn minions every so often, which can be very, very handy. They're not very powerful minions, but they're there and they spawn regularly. So as long as you keep this alive, it's great. You've also got the crafting system where you use these shards and you can craft your different cards. So these ones that are sparkling seem to be ones that I can actually craft. So I only have 80 shards right now, so I'm not going to actually craft anything. But you can craft and salvage, so if I went to the healing fireball, if I salvaged it, I would get 25 shards. But it would cost me 50 to craft it. Which, sure, works. Whatever. It's a thing. You know. So this one would take 125. So obviously I can't do that. But, you know, you can go through. You've also got a salvage surplus button, which I'm not sure. Not all cards are listed in here either. So some cards, I guess, can't be salvaged, and others can't be crafted. But you could include the uncraftable ones. Like this guy here, I can't salvage him. So he's just too basic. So I don't know why you would ever want that, but sure, if you so desired. So plenty of cards right now. You know, it's not as much as, say, like Hearthstone or something, but for this thing, I think it's pretty good. And you've also got, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, to adjust your deck. So you just select your deck, and you just click on who you want in there. I'm not actually thinking about what I'm putting in here. I'm just clicking. So it just fills it up, and if you want to remove something, you just click it and it pulls it out. That's really all there is to it. That's your deck building. You can't have very many cards in your deck, so throughout the match you'll see the same cards over and over again, which reduces, I guess, the randomness of it, but it limits what you can have. So, you know, take it or leave it. Really. Now, in here, there are 2 types of tokens. You've got your free tokens, which I have no free tokens. I will get one in 5 hours and 20 minutes. Basically, by the time this video goes live, I will have one. You get one every 24 hours, it seems. And they basically, as it says there, they have shards, shards, gold, and rubies. So, any one of the currencies. So that's how I've gotten all these rubies and the pathetic amount of shards I have. Because I have not crushed anything. I've just gotten it from either that or leveling up. When you level up, you get different items, different things. Whether it's a rank level up or a character level up, you get whatever it gives you for that particular thing. I also have power tokens, which obviously you buy. You also get them free for leveling up in various other ways. And you'll also notice that it has 4 out of 4 on both of these. Every 4th one you open, you are guaranteed a rare or better. So that's why this is all fancy. Like, they're not usually like this. They usually look like the little guy in the upper corner here. So let's see what we get here. So it just spins the little roulette wheel, and we're gonna get Naked Dude with a stick. Yay, a Bannerman! So it tells you everything you really need to know about it: his health, what he can target. Ground units can only attack ground units. Air units can attack both air and ground. Unless they have, like, ranged, obviously. So, his range is melee. So he can only attack ground units. If I did my little Puff Dragon and an enemy had him, my Puff Dragon couldn't be hurt by him. That's really all there is to that. And then you open them. You can speed this up if you don't want to. Oh, look at that. I got a Supreme. And summon a warrior for each building you have. That could actually come in handy, because I've had a fair... I like to play with buildings.
Rare.
Oh, this monkey guy. I hate this monkey guy when he comes at me. These guys seem to have a pretty good health pool. 350, yeah. They're pretty good. So, I purposely got all these with gold, just so that I would have them. Oh, just a common. Oh, yay, a ghost turret. It's not too bad. And we shall grab this guy. Yeah, these guys are pretty good. I don't mind them. They're pretty tough. They've got good damage, and they're not slow. And they can do ranged. Alright, let's do another guaranteed rare. Oh, I'll never get a Supreme on this one. It's not even a Supreme listed. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, I saw someone do this. Generate 15 XP over 60 seconds. Cool. That's kind of neat. So, we're just gonna head back and let's see if we can... Oh. Doo-doo. Select a full deck before we go and try to get a match. So, the matchmaking isn't the greatest, and the estimated time is pretty, well, crap. As you can see by it, well, not anymore. It was all question marks. Now, lately, my matches have not gone very well.
I punish the wicked.
I tend to get my face handed to me. So you'll notice that the mana down here slowly increases as you wait. It's just damage. It increases over time.
Get a load of this!
Hey, simmer down. And so that was one of my spells. And you'll see here that, you know, XPs are popping out of here. Ooh. That's an interesting looking guy. I've never seen one of them before. It's clearly slow moving.
I told you I'm mighty.
But it hits like a tank. There we go. So, and here's the XP that's growing. Let's take care of this. And that's kind of blown me up. I do enjoy my spells a little bit.
Roll out the big gun!
Alright. Everybody go! So, ultimately, the goal is to take out their ass. As much as possible. These guys are great against the biggins. The succubus there is a pain in the freaking ass. Let's just get rid of that with the fireball, or, you know, as best we can. Plop you down there. That'll take out
I feel bolstered already.
much of his force. Oh, they're not. They're gonna ignore him. Okay. And whoop. Ding. Beautiful. So there's one of my buildings. Very, very handy to have. Let's get these guys. Alright.
Live hard, die young. Rich hard corpse.
Okay, you guys are going that way. Good, good, good.
Roll out the big guns.
Get another one of these. So these guys don't seem to last forever. They seem to take damage over time. Which, not the greatest. I might actually win this. That's actually kind of crazy. It's not something you normally see from me. The big slow-moving guys here, you'll notice they're not attacking. They only attack structures. So, we're getting to the end here. So, I am now at my max level, and this Mana Frenzy is amazing. When that kicks in, I basically just keep clicking. Just keep going with the cards. You'll also notice that there's letters that I could use, but I don't. So my primary goal with these, for the most part, is to control the bridges as best I can.
Destroy
And there we go. I haven't won a match like that in a while.
I stand for rightness.
So here we have it. So I have gained a fair amount of XP for winning. Takes quite a bit to go up. My next level, I'll get 1,000 gold. So once I do that, it took 5 minutes and 20 seconds to do. I got 36 gold from the match, and I got 90 points to my league. The next league, which once this goes to 250, I'll go to 4, and then once this hits 1 and then I complete that, I'll go to the next league and get 1,200. And this is the part that I think is pretty cool. You go to your opponent and you can actually see what card they were using, or what cards they had. So Drone Force 1 was the one that they had. That's badass. Slow as piss, but badass. Call to Arms, summon a warrior for each building you have. That's the one I just got. Future Past. Like, a lot of these are pretty cool. Like, really nice cards. And they can see mine as well. You could also do a replay. You know, so You could watch the whole match.
I stand for
Do it in
rightness.
fast forward. Downside with this is there's no real way to get out of it. Like, if you hit escape, you can quit, but there's no way to
Roll out the big guns.
exit to the menu.
Call in the big cloud.
So we have to go through the whole thing at 10 times. But it's a great way to see where you made a mistake.
Already.
Great way to learn. And I know
Roll out
I've
the big
made
guns.
a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes here. You can also send little emotes to people. You can't really see it from underneath here, but there's little emotes that you
Ready
can
to
pop up,
fight for rightness.
which is pretty cool. Like, I actually really like the game.
Yippee-ki-yay,
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. That's really it. I really like it, and like I feel they could have unlocked the decks faster. Like having to wait till level 20 to get another deck unlocked, it's kind of annoying, you know. But it is what it is. The quests or the daily challenges are quite nice. You've got all the different replays as well. It saves quite a well, maybe not all, but it saves quite a few of them. It's really well laid out, and it's made by the same people that made Forced and Forced Showdown. So it's got that same kind of, you know, weird art style. Like, this guy just looks so weird. The way his chest protrudes like that, and, you know, his teeth and everything. He's just really weird. This guy is obviously from Forced. Like, he looks like he's just ripped straight from Forced. I feel like he was just one of the characters you could be, the magma guy. I've been so long since I've played Forced.
I stand for rightness.
I feel like the Stormbringer is too. Like, and actually, the Ravager might have been too. I don't know. A lot of these are probably from Forced, and I may not have, you know, may not recognize them because it's been so long. But, you know, I'd rather enjoy it. I think it's quite nice, and when you're back here, they all have their little idle animations. Can I select? No, I can't select one that I don't own or that's not available. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. There's also the live streaming. There's Twitch integration if you play this on stream, Twitch Boost, which gets you various different things. I haven't connected to it because I don't really stream on Twitch. Although, you know, I might. Probably not. Let's open these because they're here. Yeah, it's really fun. I don't know if I could justify spending the $20 on the game. It would be nice if that bonus pack actually gave you all of the minions, kind of like Hi-Rez does with theirs, with Paladins and, well, just their games. Generally, if you buy like the Founders pack, you get all of their heroes. That, I think, would be a nice thing to have. It would be quite convenient, because that's my one beef, really. Like, I want these heroes. I want to play them, but I don't want to wait. And to me, that $20 would justify unlocking all of the heroes. It really would. And maybe a couple premium arenas or something. Right now, the $20 gets you like $15 worth of rubies, a gold booster, an XP booster. I believe the XP booster is permanent, but the gold booster is not. Is only for 1 year. I might have those reversed. Not that that's a big deal. The only thing you can buy with gold is cards, and XP is effectively useless. It just gives you perks as you level up. It's not that big of a deal. So, to me, the value just isn't there. It would be nice if I could get the minions. All of them. I would probably rather get all of the minions than get the rubies. Honestly. And then 500 shards just isn't going to last you long when crafting cards. But that's about it. That is really all of my thoughts on Minion Masters. Really nice game, great art style, plays well. Haven't had any real problems. I've had a few people exit, but they're the minority. Liking what I'm seeing right now. Anyway, I'm going to end this here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think, and we will see you next time.